in the second half and couldn't capitalize on them. But again, it is. Our goals are still attainable, but right now, it still doesn't. Everybody's hurting right now, but they'll bounce back without a doubt.
Specifically on that play, the pass, the interception in the end zone, was that just a miscommunication between the two guys?
Well, it was, and it was a first down throw, and we were going to take the throw right there, and we've done it several times this year, and thought we were going to possibly work it to the field. That's kind of where we were hoping. He saw something when the safety rolled down that he was going to work back to the boundary, and it was just a miscommunication right there on their part. That was obviously a huge turning point in any momentum right there that we had. With 10 minutes to go still in the games, you have a chance to cut it to 7.
Your first dealings with Georgia Tech, how frustrating. I mean, they had the ball for 39 minutes. I mean, it's got to be frustrating for you when all you want is the ball.
Well, it is. I mean, it's frustrating for everybody. I mean, it's everybody's out there and they're busting their tail and they're trying, and you just gotta capitalize on the opportunities when you get them, and we didn't do that. We didn't do that in the first half. We had some missed opportunities. We fumbled the football. We turned the football over, which has been so uncharacteristic of us. I mean, we turned the ball over 4 times, and I don't know if we've turned the ball over 4 times all year long. And so those things right there, I don't care who you play. When you turn the football over that many times, it's going to be hard to win.
Andre Ellington, talk about how big that was tonight.
Well, I think that everybody saw the same thing I saw. I mean, that was huge. It's huge not having Andre. I thought the young guys did a decent job, did a good job in some areas. Again, we turned the football over. Quarterback threw 2 picks, and running backs fumbled the ball twice. So, again, it's anytime you lose a top tier back like Andre, it's always tough.
Is that more for precautionary measures, or could he have gone?
No, he couldn't have gone. I don't think he could have gone. I mean, he might have. I mean, but he was still a little tender on it.
Were you surprised at the pressure they brought in the first half, kind of dropping 4 and bringing 7 at times? Was that?
I thought they did a good job mixing it up early on. They did, and they got us in a couple 2 or 3 3-and-outs, and then then you start pressing a little bit, but we kind of got in at halftime and felt like if we could get to halftime and visit with them and talk a little bit, that make a few adjustments. We were able to do that, come out, and a minute and a half we go down and score a touchdown. So. You're right back in it and getting things rolling. But they did a good job mixing it up. My hat's off to those guys.
Were you surprised that he came out blitzing as much as he did, went away from his tendencies there? At the first and second down, he was blitzing a whole lot more than he has all year.
No, we actually had an we kind of had an idea that may be what they were going to do to us and try to put a little pressure on us. We kind of thought that, but again, he did a good job. They all did a good job mixing things up.
Do you marvel at all at Paul's offense, considering it's like the polar opposite of what you do, but he's so good with it?
Well, it goes back to everything else. I mean, if your players believe in it and they believe in you, you can run anything. And that's his system, that's his staple, that's his trademark, and they do a good job with it.
Without looking at the film, how do you evaluate your run blocking tonight?
Well, I don't know. I don't think we ran the ball as effectively as we wanted to and needed to. Felt like all week long coming in, talking to our players, that we were going to have to run the football. I don't think we executed that as well as we thought. I don't know why. I mean, it's hard to say, but you pick up a positive yards on first down and then try to run it on second down, and whether you get stoned or not, now you're sitting 3rd and long or not being able to convert a 3rd and short or something. It's hard to say. I mean, these guys over there playing, they played hard and they're hurting right now, and this type of game right here, it's going to bring those guys even closer together. We're going to respond and rebound, and hey, we're going to fix what we're wrong.
This is playing an offense like that is they keep the ball and keep the ball. Is there a level of anxiety that sets in with your guys when you're behind and you finally get the ball?
Well, you try not to have that. You try to remain on your course and stay on your game plan. But those things happen, and you have to take advantage of every opportunity you get, and that's what good teams do, and we did it for a while, and just couldn't capitalize when we had that opportunity. When the defense made a big turnover right there, picked off a pass, man, we're fixing to cut the lead to 7 with 10 minutes to go in the game, and we give it right back to them on the very next play. So that was tough, but again, you execute, you do what you do, and you continue to try to get better.
As good as he's played, Taj looked like somebody that was 9 games into his career at times. Decision making wasn't there. Would you kind of say that was the case?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think Taj was pressing a little bit. I think they all were there for a while, especially in the second half. Everybody was pressing, and he still made some great throws. But we made some uncharacteristic, not taking care of the football, which is real uncharacteristic of us. So again, you try to go back and review the film and try to figure out what went wrong. And hey, we're going to work harder, we're going to coach harder, and hey, our goals are attainable.
How much did you miss Andre tonight?
Well, I think you missed Andre. I think everybody saw that. I think everybody missed Andre tonight, but the young guys did a good job. They did a decent job in pass protection. We turned the football over. Again, like I was saying earlier, that's something we haven't done this year, and that's what's allowed us to be successful to this point. And we talk it all week long. We talk it every day. Protect the football, and you turn the ball over 4 times, and that's tough to do. That's tough to beat anybody.
You ever amazed by Watkins and just what he does? I mean, you had him throwing a pass tonight.
Well, I mean, we all know what kind of player he is. He's doing a great job with it, but yeah, I mean, he's a heck of a player. But it's about all those other guys in that room. Just keep getting everybody better and finding the positives out of this, because there are some positives out of it. I mean, everybody's going to think it's all negative and doom and gloom, and you know what? This is going to be something that's going to pull us together. And sometimes you have to have something like this happen to you to realize just how special it is. And this hasn't put a damper on this season. Yeah, it hurts. And we're all disappointed in it, but our goal is to win our share of the division and then take the next step, and those goals are attainable. And you're going to find this group when they get back, they're going to get healthy over the off week, and they're going to work hard and work toward that goal.
There really wasn't anything vertical until maybe early in the second half. Was that because of what they were doing, or?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of a couple of things. We tried to go deep and early on and in the middle of the field. I thought we had some areas to take, and again we were trying to establish a run early on, and then you get called on some 3 and outs, and then the next thing you've squandered an opportunity. So I thought that when we settled in there in the second half and kind of got our passing game going, I thought that there were some things we could exploit in that area.